Did we lock the ball? Yes. Did we connect it? Yes. Did we cross connect? Yes. Did we emergency? Yes. Did we check the lights? Yes. Did we raise the jack? Yes. Did we remove the chocks? I hope so. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
Are you ready to go? Hey.
Episode, I can't decide whether I...
Good morning from Fort Wilderness. We are currently waiting for our bus to arrive to take us down to the settlement so that we can make a lovely walk down to the Wilderness Lodge for breakfast, right?
Yes, we're going to Whispering Canyon Cafe.
Apparently there is a 1 mile trail between Fort Wilderness and the Wilderness Lodge that we've never taken before, so let's go do that.
5 minutes later.
Okay, so update on the walkway to the Wilderness Lodge. It is closed, so
They're doing a whole bunch of construction out here at the north part of Fort Wilderness, I guess.
Yeah. So I guess we'll be taking a boat. So as we were walking towards the boat, a Wilderness Lodge bus appeared. Magic.
It's like somebody cast a spell to give us exactly what we needed when we needed it.
And not that we're the Tim Tracker, but we are the kings of the bus, right?
Hello there.
So we're at Whispering Canyon, where we had our lovely eggs and potatoes and bacon and waffles and biscuits and gravy. How was it?
It was good. We haven't done this in a long time, so
Yes.
it was good. A lot of the breakfast food is the same as you'll get across a lot of your other on-property breakfasts, but the potatoes and the biscuits, which are like a cheddar biscuit, were actually really good, and that was the thing that I was looking forward to trying the most. So it was very good.
So we have a 5:30 birthday dinner at California Grill, so we're trying not to eat too much because dinner's kind of early. But I think now we're going to head over to the Kingdom. We have a Seven Dwarves Mine Train reservation and Peter Pan's flight. Oh, he's very loud.
It's Whispering Canyon Cafe, where there's no actual whispering, because that's how they get the guests in here.
Anyway, we'll see you over at the Kingdom. Hey, Zach.
Hey,
It's your birthday. What are you going to do?
going to ride the mine train?
That's not, you're supposed to say I'm going to Disney World.
Oh, do you want to try that again?
No. But you know what we do need to do?
What?
We need to go over here. Alright, well, we made it to the Magic Kingdom. We had a weird thing on the boat where one of the, what do you call them? The big boats.
The ferries.
Yeah, one of the ferries had to be taken to the marina, so we couldn't cross in front of the Contemporary. I have a little bit of footage of the ferry going right past where we needed to go, so we had to kind of wait, which is no big deal because we're still early for our Seven Dwarves Mine Train reservation. But now we have birthday buttons on, and we are ready to head over to the Seven Doors. You ready?
Yes.
All right, cool. The train of the Seven Doors.
The Seven Doors?
Yeah, the Seven Doors. Isn't that what they're called? Seven Doors? It's like you open a door and then you fall asleep. That's the sleepy room.
I don't think that's how it goes.
Oh, okay. We haven't done this vlogging in a long time, so
Our camera work is going to be terrible.
trying to
so
hold the
sorry
hand.
about it.
Yeah, all right. Let's go in, shall we? Oh no! Did you survive the Seven?
I did survive the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and I didn't scream at all.
5 minutes later.
Fiend!
right, we're back from the kingdom, back at the fort. We're heading into the barn here, the Tri-Circle D, is that what it's called? The Tri-Circle D Ranch.
Yes.
Cast member, a friend of ours, is supposed to be working here, so we will say hello to him before we go pick up our golf cart. Look, it's Adam.
Howdy. Welcome
Howdy.
to the ranch.
Yes, we've never been to the ranch. Tell us something fun about horses.
So some of our draft horses, like Clydesdales, they can weigh around 2,000 pounds, and they can pull up to 3 times their body weight. 2 of them can actually pull an 18-wheeler out of mud. So,
Does that happen often?
you know, back in the old days on the farm, it happened a lot.
Hey Phil, we're gonna meet you. I can tell you're very excited about this. See, it's palpable. The energy is palpable. You don't really care, do you?
So, this is Phil.
Hi,
He's one of our Clydesdales here at the Tri-Circle D Ranch.
Can I pet?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey
Don't pet
Phil.
around his mouth, but yeah, up there. Phil has
Hi. How much does he weigh?
So he weighs about 2,000 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, if you guys want to come give him a big pat on the cheek.
How old is Phil?
He is 12 years old. Yeah. So all of our horses here at the ranch are working horses. They travel around Walt Disney World property. And you can see them on Main Street.
Oh, so does he pull the trolley on Main Street?
Yeah, he's one of the ones that pulls the trolley on Main Street. Sometimes he'll go over to Port Orleans, draw those carriages over there. Sometimes here at the fort, he'll also pull the carriages. So.
Nice. So if he was pulling at the kingdom, does he have a name tag? Like, would I?
Yeah, so all of their little halters have.
Oh, there it is, right there. Phil.
Keys right there.
Oh, cool. So if I.
Disneyland, they actually have. At Disneyland, they actually have those little name tags like ours.
All right.
5 minutes later.
Got our golf carts, and now we are mobile and able to go around the Fort Wilderness campground here. I think we wanted to show you guys some of the different sites that are around here, like just kind of give you an idea of what the different sites are like. I realize that this whole vlog is very all over the road, but you know, it is what it is. No refunds, sorry. All right, so we're at what is a basic campsite. So let me show you what your basic Fort Wilderness campsite is going to get you. It's going to get you a large paved leveled area. You've got your water hookups over here, your power hookups back there. There's actually even cable hookups back there, and sewage right there. You also get a picnic table and a little fire pit thing with you. So I don't know, I think these are varying widths, varying depths. So we have a 25-foot rig, which would fit in a spot like this, which I think is pretty much the second level. I think there's also a smaller one just for tents.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is what your standard, we don't know exactly what it's called. I'll put it here on the screen because we have to look that up as to what type of campsite this is. But there you go. This is in the 2100 loop, in case you were curious.
So these are the Fort Wilderness cabins. Obviously, we're not staying at one, so we can't show you the inside of one, but there's a billion different walkthroughs of these cabins on YouTube, and you would think that Fort Wilderness, you know, maybe might not have a lot, but they have a lot. Like, I would say a good half of the campground is these cabins, if you're not someone who owns a travel trailer or some other form of recreational vehicle. I feel like these go pretty fast, just as fast as the campsites do, though.
So what we found out after a little bit of research is all the campsites are the same width. Some of them are longer than others. So this, like this one here, there was a fifth wheel in it earlier. So this is like a 60-foot deep one. Whereas the site that we're at is comfortable for a 25-foot one. However, the only real difference between the campsites is where they're located. So it costs more for a preferred campsite, which is closer down to the marina and the settlement. So that's all the difference that there is. So other than that, all the sites look the same.
Welcome to Site 1729. And this is Lilo.
Hey, there are love bugs up here. That's not dirt. Those are love bugs. I just need to clean them.
This is our travel trailer.
1 hour later.
I realize that half the shots I keep making have the sun in the background, so it's like defeats the point.
We haven't done this actual vlogging thing in a long time.
Oh, now we're just silhouettes. Anyway, we are heading over to the Contemporary Hotel for Zach's birthday dinner at
California Grill.
And then we will be heading back to the Magic Kingdom after that for some Genie Plus reservations that we've been making on and off during the day. So anyway, right now we're heading to a bus stop to take a bus to the Magic Kingdom, and then we'll just walk from the Magic Kingdom to the Contemporary because that's not that far. Anyway.
And it gets our steps in and helps us, you know, walk off all the crappy food we've been eating.
Work off all the incredible amount of calories that we've been eating today.
Yes.
So
I didn't mean crappy food as in crappy food, but
yeah,
the not on diet food.
Right, exactly. Crappy food. Anyway, all right. So you may be asking yourself, why isn't there footage of you guys going to the Contemporary? It's because we messed up on the Disney buses and we had to run to get here on time.
And by run, he means speed walk.
Yeah, but we made it, and we had a lovely dinner at the Contemporary. I apologize for any wind that you're hearing. Why are you slowing down? Anyway, we're heading over to the Kingdom now, where we have some additional Genie Plus selections for the day, and then we'll call it a night. So, yeah. It was just pointed out to me that we didn't tell you anything about the restaurant, but we are rapidly losing our battery, and I forgot to pack a spare. I mean, I have a spare, I don't have it on me.
This is what happens when we don't do actual vlogging for months.
Anyway, you know what? I feel like we've done a lot today that you've seen, and you're probably bored with us by now. We're just gonna go ride some rides and watch some fireworks. So let's just sign off now, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw it back to us in the future, who will tell you about the California Grill prefix menu. So, to you guys. Okay. Well, we are here in the studio, and I completely forgot that we did that on that day. It was weird. Our tripod started to fall apart, but then it was a good thing because by the time we went on our cruise, we had a new tripod that hopefully worked better, and hopefully not all the shots are just this part of Zach and over. So hopefully I'm able to reach out further on the new tripod. Anyway, let's talk about California Grill. This is the first time that we've been to California Grill since the switchover. So they no longer have an a la carte menu. They now have a prefix menu.
Yes. And, you know, people's opinions on Disney's prefix menus vary greatly, but
all in all, well, it's $89
yes,
per person, and plus tax and gratuity. So, and it's a 3-course prefix. So you will get a appetizer, a main course, and a dessert.
yes.
So I, as an appetizer, got the homemade artisanal style duck à l'orange pizza, which is a duck prosciutto and confit, pickled shallots, orange black mission fig jam, cherry compote, aged blue cheese, and arugula. If there was a weak part of my meal, it would be this, not because it was bad, just because it wasn't as flavorful as I expected. I could have used with more fig and cherry and less just kind of bread and blue cheese. So I didn't get the sweet from it, and the arugula was way too much on it. There was just too much arugula on it. But it wasn't bad. It was just the weak part of the meal.
Is there something on the menu, since we're looking at it, that you would get instead?
The braised beef short rib wontons,
Which I had as my entree, and I had seen on the internet, on various people's opinions on Twitter and on the Disney Food Blog review, that this was one of the options to go to for your appetizer. I was not disappointed. They are not super spicy, but there's enough of a kick there that it's good, and that they're just very flavorful, and it's not a huge portion, so you don't fill up on it before your entree comes.
And that is a name I can't pronounce. Doujang miso cola onion sauce, crispy garlic chili oil, radish, and pickled lotus root. I'm assuming on top of the beef short ribs. So then we come to the main entree, which is the chef's journey, as they call it. I went with the cast iron grilled pork tenderloin. I could have gone with the filet, but I decided to go with the pork tenderloin. I do not regret that decision because it was quite good. It's a goat cheese polenta, artichoke baragole. No idea what that is. Forest mushrooms, spring onions, lacquered pork belly, and with a Zinfandel glaze. The entire dish was delicious. Absolutely lovely. I didn't miss getting the filet. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like later I was going, I should have gotten the filet. This was very good, very flavorful, very tender, and delicious.
I, however, did get the filet. The oak-fired filet of beef. It's served with a brown butter chateau potatoes, San Joaquin Valley asparagus, golden raisins vinaigrette, and a roasted tomato butter. And no, I'm not reading that off the California Grill website on Disney. It was very good. I don't know that I've had a steak at a Disney-owned restaurant that I've been disappointed with. Is it the best steak on property for the price? Not necessarily. The steaks, I think, are better at Le Cellier and Yachtsman and even Tiffin's, really. But it's as a part of the whole, it was very, very good.
Okay. And then finally we get to dessert. I, of course, tried the iridescent Grand Marnier creme brulee, which I was told would be more creme brulee-ish. This was flan. Let's be serious. This was flan. This wasn't creme brulee. But at a pineapple mango compote, hibiscus textures, toasted coconut, white chocolate, a little ring around the top of it. And it had a little bit of Grand Marnier in it. It was delicious, but it wasn't creme brulee. It was delicious, though. I did enjoy it quite a bit. It came on there was some kind of crumble underneath it.
I don't see anything on the menu that mentions a crumble. Bonus crumble.
Yeah. There was remember there was like these crumbly things around it?
Is that the toasted coconut?
It could be. It was delicious.
I got the lavender sugar donuts, and if there was a weak link in my entree or my experience, it was this.
Okay.
The donuts themselves were not super great. It kind of tasted like they pulled some donuts from the Joffreys downstairs that had been sitting there all day and brought them on up.
This was, however, the first meal of this weekend that we were there, or the several days that we were there, where we discovered that if you're wearing a happy birthday button, they will bring you a piece of cake. Yes. So on top of the two desserts, we also had a piece of cake.
Unfortunately, it kind of tasted like they pulled a cake from Publix's bakery and brought it over.
Which isn't bad, but
right.
Not what you're expecting.
Yeah.
Anyway, everything else about the California Grill was great. The atmosphere was great. The view was great.
The view was always great. We did not go back up and watch Enchantment from California Grill.
No, because we found a spot to watch Enchantment from in the evening, because we went back to the Kingdom to ride some rides, as we mentioned earlier. But then, as we were leaving the Haunted Mansion, Enchantment had just started, and we turned around right near the hallway between Adventureland and Frontierland, and just right there, turned around and had a gorgeous open sky view of the fireworks. You can't see any of the castle projections, but at this point, we've seen them all.
I don't necessarily feel like the castle uses projections all that well during Enchantment versus Happily Ever After anyway, so you're not really missing anything. And it was a different vantage point of the fireworks than we'd ever seen them from before. So
yeah, it's all fireworks, no castle, and you still get the music, you still get the soundtrack and everything. It was really, really nice. I'll throw I've already thrown in by this point a picture thereof. Anyway, that wraps up our exciting trip to Disney World for Zach's birthday, where we stayed at Fort Wilderness. I hope that you enjoyed it. I apologize for all the rusty blogging techniques that we had.
We're perfecting our remembering how to vlog as opposed to studio vlog.
So just to give you a heads up, we did take vlogs every single day of our cruise. We will be posting those on this channel coming up. However, please remember, still remembering how to vlog. So some of the stuff may be a bit rough there too. I'll try to do my best in editing to clean it up. Anyway, if you like what we do here on this channel, which is talk about Disney things, except we're about to post a Royal Caribbean blog, cruise, anyway, it's not important, then make sure you subscribe.
Yes. If you have comments, questions, if I'm cut out of 18,000 of the shots and Daniel hasn't somehow noticed that in the editing, tell us down below.
Yeah, and the doobly-doo. We appreciate No, in the comments.
In the comments, not the doobly-doo. You can't write in the doobly-doo.
Right. The doobly-doo is where you'd find where you want to reach out to us if you wanted to reach out to us on the socials. On your socials? On your socials. It's definitely time for us to put this to bed. All right. Until next time.
See you real soon.